Hello and welcome to Star Citizen's Alien Week. That's begun for the next 7 days or so. There'll be a load of alien ships on sale, and we'll have a look at those, but also some competitions to get involved with, some skins available. Cloud Imperium, very good at doing those trailers and things, and there is a Banu trailer of what the Banu think is good for advertising to humans. They're very sort of much like if you told an AI to be enthusiastic about Star Citizen ships, this is what they would produce. It is very in sort of lore for them. All things alien, falling right around First Contact Day, which commemorates humanity's initial interaction with the Banu. Alien Week is the annual celebration where the Star Citizen community embraces all things alien in the expansive, wondrous galaxy. Alongside alien-made ships and meticulous human recreations, we're exploring the language, culture, and history of the Banu, Tavaran, Xi'an, and Vandal species. Plus, we have new alien ship paints, very special episodes of Inside Star Citizen and Star Citizen Live, a community contest, in-person meetups, and more. So, Sin and I, we're going to be at the International Bar Citizen, or at least one of them, at the Manchester studio. Basically, Cloud Imperium are doing a load all over there, all next to their major studios around the world, so get involved with that if you are interested. Close Encounters community contest. Cloud Imperium want to see how you recreate alien encounters, be they terrifying, mystifying, awesome, inspiring, or downright silly through the magic of an in-game screenshot. There are various ship prizes to be won, so get involved with that if you are so interested. The Banu Tholo, Frivolous Novelty or Fortune's Key. The Banu Throlo, I'm sure that's not how you pronounce it, is a long prize souvenir to commemorate journeys through the Protectorate, a mysterious portent of fate, and a way to pass time while travelling long distances. It's a fidget spinner. It's an alien fidget spinner. But what is it exactly? And more importantly, how does it work? Be sure to check out the upcoming lore post to find out. These might be given away as little flat items at the Bar Citizens they've got hosted over the weekends. There might be some other ways of getting them as well. Sort of like the Banu Cubes is what I'm expecting. Maybe they'll have some interaction with the Banu Cube. Who knows? That might be sort of me just being very, very, very overly expectant. Out of this world programming, this week, Inside Star Citizen and Star Citizen Live will be dishing up heapings of alien goodness in the spirit of the week. Tune in for some truly out of this world thrills. We also know that they're going to be talking about the Hull C, so that will be quite exciting. And there's non-human ships for sale. Just Your Luck Human, a Banu Soli specialising in the procurement and sales of second-hand ships, just dropped anchor in Stanton, bringing with it exotic paint schemes, old and new, and some highly sought after alien models. Check out its inventory and act fast. The Banu are a nomadic species and don't tend to linger in human systems for too long. So we're going to check out what is available to purchase today. I really love the sort of Banu Soli art stuff. It's just a bit silly, and I like it that it's nicely in lore. Ships for Humans, curation by your friendliest Banu Soli. Us, super cool alien style ships now working great for humans. You want them, we have them. Break free from the pain of your drudgery of the boring ships ruining your days and adventures. So many good and better ships from non-human worlds, now amazing for humans. Don't go to those dangerous planets. We'll bring the ships to you. An unstoppable smorgasbord of non-human style delights. New models, old models, fabulous new paint jobs. It's like riches of embarrassment. Our Soli purveys the finest selection of wares. Not to be beat. Don't try it. It's madness. Riding Tholo, having trouble deciding on which ship you should be next. Okay. Freedom of choice, driving you dangerously insane. Use the mysterious Banu Tholo to choose for you. Available when you attend human gatherings in your local canteen. So yeah, they're going to be giving away these Banu fidgety spinners. But I suppose they're like Magic 8 balls as well, because it says run on here. So I take it that it comes up with some suggestions. So what do we actually have for sale? So we've got the Blade. A lot of these ships, pretty much all of them, are going to have alien tax. So alien tax, effectively, they are more expensive because they're supposed to be rarer in the verse. You will be able to get them in verse, so bear that in mind. You will be able to purchase them in-game eventually, somehow, but a lot of them pretty rare, and yeah, they've got that sort of expensive value proposition behind them, unfortunately. So we've got the Blade, which is that light Vandal fighter, very agile. I'm going to see that lots in in swarms. We've got the Banu Defender. The Blade very much is flyable now. I've got the Bounty Defender as well, so that's $220. Really pretty expensive still. I'm not a massive fan of the Bounty Defender. I think it looks a bit like a crab, or some sort of sea monster, more like a crab. I'd prefer to fly other two-seaters if I'm going in something like that. Glaive, still the old model of the Glaive, unfortunately. $350, pretty expensive. It's supposed to be super rare. It is a reconstruction of one. Oh no, are the Glaives captured? So some of the Asperia sort of stuff are captured. Others are reproductions. I think the Glaive is a reproduction, and technically the Scythe one that they did is a captured one. But I don't think the Scythe is available today. We've got the Cartu Al, which is that medium Xi'an. No, it's not. It's the light Xi'an sort of fighter or scout. The Cartu Al is the medium one. $170, still pretty expensive. It is cool looking. I do like the Xi'an ships, sort of, but there's so many other cool sort of human ones that I prefer. Banu Merchantman, $650. Now, Banu Merchantman has paused in production. That's going to cause some pain to some people, unfortunately. So sort of just bear that in mind. And they are currently working on the RSI chain of larger ships. And then potentially we'll go back to the Banu Merchantman when they've got a bit more time. The reason they sort of paused it was they wanted to prioritize ships that they could effectively chain together and go bam. But now that we've done the corridors here, the doors and the airlocks, we can actually share those assets across other ships that are similar. And with the Banu Merchantman, unfortunately very unique, and quite a lot of time will be needed to complete it. So we will be getting it. It's just a bit further off in the future again now, and sort of bear that in mind. I do think this ship's going to be around $1,000 when it finally actually is in our hands, potentially even more. It is a big trade vessel that's basically got shops on board, load of cargo space, sort of a floating bazaar, and it's got reasonable sort of weapons and sort of pew-pews as well, a bit of a hangar. Yeah, absolutely awesome ship. Really excited to see it in the game. We've got the Nox as well, so these are little floaty jet bikes from Aopoa. I think they are sort of mostly alien, but I mean all of these ships are sort of hybrid with human, even if they're just been sort of tweaked so that humans can use them. $45. Something I definitely get in game rather than purchase real money. That's true of pretty much everything here, to be honest. The Prowler, so that's a sort of very stealthy dropship, very interesting dropship as well. So it's got like air shields, so you can sort of have the doors open in space and then jump out of those doors without depressurizing the whole ship. It looks absolutely fantastic. It's supposed to be quite stealthy. You can sort of hover and float really close to a ship, sort of kind of latch yourself on, while assaulting it is the idea. $540, pretty expensive. Got the Raylan. So Raylan, very much in concept at the moment. That's $225. Sort of medium alien cargo ship, sort of cross for Xi'an or human crews, although obviously we've only got humans in the game at the moment, so sort of bear that in mind. Yeah, cool looking hybrid alien ship there. We've got the Santok Yai, the medium Xi'an fighter. I suspect this is actually going to be pretty powerful. I do think that the Santok Yai and the Cartu Al are going to get some tweaks, especially when they sort of push out those master modes and get the sort of flight combat and flight model a bit more in sync with what they want and balanced out. I think these are going to be pretty deadly, especially in the hands of skilled pilots. We've got the Talon. So these are the Tavaran sort of dive bomber almost sort of ships. They sort of very hit and run, very quick, lots of weapons, forward firing, pew 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 pew, and then get out. So the Talon, lots of gun. The Shrike, loads of missiles, sort of a missile variant of that. Really love the Talon and the Shrike. I think they look beautiful. They sort of got these iridescent paint schemes. And then back to the Blade. There are a load of Warbond upgrades available as well at the moment. So basically Warbond upgrades, you can pay... You get a discount on the total value of the ship, but you have to pay with real money. And you can upgrade a ship with that, is the idea. Lots of people will be working out ways to chain these Warbond upgrades to like get a Banu Merchantman as cheap as possible, and that might be viable for some people. We've got... Oh, is that come with the game package? So we've got a Talon starter pack. Yeah. Okay, so That's interesting. So you've got the like Tavaran Talon starter pack, which comes with the game package, but also the Tavaran armor and a Talon. That's pretty cool. It's expensive, don't get me wrong. Here you can see it in pounds and with a load of VAT added, 20% VAT, so bear that in mind. It'll be a bit cheaper. I've got the complete alien pack, so that's obviously all the alien ships. That's interesting. Got anything else? Oh, you can buy the sort of Tavaran armor as well. Zin really likes this. I really like the CCC, sort of with the red bones sort of showing. I think that's pretty cool. I've got the alien ship pin set as well. And what is actually in this complete pack? Is it just everything we talked about? Is there anything else surprising? There's no Vandal Scythe, which is a shame. But there's all the other alien ships that we talked about. Yeah, that's basically it for Alien Week. Oh, something here to be said as well. You can see the little symbol here. That means that only concierge have access to this pack to purchase, which is you have to spend at least $1,000, then spend more thousands of dollars on your account. There is some relatively interesting sort of paints. Now, we're going to be able to paint our ships in game eventually anyway, so buying some of these skins might not be necessary at all. However, some of them are pretty interesting. They're sort of quite intricate and unique. So if you want to check out the Wanderer and Harmony paints, sort of the Wanderer sort of some blue motifs at the front of your ship. The Harmony one, I really like the Harmony one. It's just a bit of like iridescence mixed with lots of like triangular patterns. I think that looks pretty cool on some of those ships and vehicles. Got the Ocelus. I don't know how to pronounce some of these words. That's pretty cool as well. Sort of looks quite insecty. I think that looks pretty awesome. Actually, looks really cool on the Defender. So yeah, if you want to grab yourself some additional paints for your ships as well, that's very much something that's going to be, I assume this is going to be the only time these paints are sold, but as I said, you will be able to customize your ships in the future anyway, if you are so interested and inclined. But yes, that's Alien Week. Some cool stuff there, sort of some competitions to get involved with. We're going to see Inside Star Citizen Live focused on alien stuff, and some cool stuff to purchase. I'm interested to know, are you going to be buying any alien ships this Alien Week? Are you going to, are you looking forward to Cloud Imperium talking about some of that sort of alien ship updates that we'll get over the next couple of days? Are you really upset that the Banning Merchantman has paused production, but still I'm going to purchase one? Whatever your thoughts, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below.
Let me tell you a story from the book of NordVPN/BoredGamer. There were 3 little pigs who all needed internet access. One used a VPN made of straw, one used a VPN made of wood, and one used NordVPN, which is basically bricks in this analogy. Along came an elite hacker wolf and smashed up the houses of the first 2 piggly wigglies, but was unable to breach the NordVPN house, which is just much better than straw or wood for protecting you from internet things like wolves and hackers. The moral of this story is get nordvpn.com/boredgamer or click the links below for powerful discounts that might make your friends think you are an internet wizard or something.
Also, that wolf went to prison for 10 years on an unrelated crime. Maybe it was like not liking or subscribing or something? Every month we have a ship giveaway for June 2023. That's going to be for an RSI Constellation Andromeda. This hybrid cargo gunship is perfect for small crews of up to 4. It comes with a P-52 Merlin snub fighter as well, along with lifetime insurance and game access. All you need to start playing Star Citizen. And all you have to do to be in for a chance of winning that is comment on any of my videos made during the month. More details in the video description below. If you would like to further support the channel, please consider pressing the join button under my videos for exclusive membership to the channel, or become a Patreon. I've already got a load of lovely people that do that, and it really goes a long way in allowing us to make daily content. Thank you so much to my channel members and Patreons, but thank you so much for just liking, subscribing, commenting, and watching my videos. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the verse.